Hey friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mindy and I'm a homeschooling mom to 4. Yeah, so I don't usually record videos from my car, but I think this is one of my last opportunities to record before my next chemo session, which is just in a couple of days. And it's kind of funny because I originally was going to create a video where I talked about my planning process and how I plan for the entire year. And I planned for the entire year and I'm not even following that. It's just basically like a guideline now at this point. I just thought I'd update you guys on how our homeschool year is going. So it is currently the beginning of November. It's like November 2nd. It's a Saturday. And so I'm out and about with my family. I'm sitting in the car with my toddler and she's watching Paw Patrol. My family is in a store right now. But I just thought I'd update you a little bit on how our year is going. We're year-round homeschoolers, which means we do a lot of things in the summer. I don't do a ton of academics in the summer unless we're like super behind. And considering that what's going on this year with all of my needs for chemotherapy and then possible surgery and possible radiation, we will probably more than likely have to carry out our academics throughout the rest of the summer, this upcoming summer. I'm glad for the flexibility of homeschooling because I don't know how we would do it any other way. My son is in 9th grade and he is doing pretty well with keeping up on all of his academics. I'm doing the ELA portion with him, and so thus far we've read 2.5 novels, Lost on a Mountain in Maine, and then A Long Walk to Water. And if you've never read A Long Walk to Water before, that book is amazing, and I highly encourage you to check that out. And then we read half of Paul E. Little's Know Why You Believe. I feel like it's very upper high school, even college level writing. So it's taking us a lot longer to get through that because we're having to stop and discuss a lot, which is fine. I love it. But you know, it's a lot. It's pretty heavy text. He's doing really good with math, keeping up on that. And then everything else he's doing very well on. Now, my 2nd grader and my kindergartner are not where I wanted them to be right now. And that's completely okay. We're just kind of plugging along. The days that I'm feeling good, which is like now, for instance, we are doing math and ELA at the very bare minimum. My 2nd grader is currently working through the Good and the Beautiful's level 1 English language arts course. And if you've followed me for any length of time, you know that in the very beginning, it took me a long time to find a program that actually worked for her and met her learning style and needs. So we are using the Good and Beautiful. I love that program because it taught her to read. So I'm going to continue with that. And I think I'm probably going to continue with that like up through 3rd grade, where she just has those basic skills and essentials for reading. She's a very good reader. She can pretty much take any book, like those easy readers, like level 1, level 2, and she can read those no problem. So I know that her skills are transferring over from besides just the books that come with the Good and the Beautiful's library. And then once we hit level 3, I'm thinking that I'm going to do more of a literature-based approach with her, where we just read novels and then do a lot of literature-based activities, comprehension skills and things like that, and then really kind of focus and hone in on writing a lot more as well. So there's that. With history and science, we're a little bit behind in where I'd like to be, but that's just kind of how it is, and I'm okay with that for now. We're kind of doing history and science as we can and just doing the best that we can with that. My kindergartner, if you have seen any of my videos before, she is my hardest child to get to sit down and learn. She is more willing to do so now, but she at this point can identify 90% of the letters and maybe half of the letter sounds, but she's inconsistent. And so with her, it's been a little bit more difficult because I can't quite move on to blending sounds like CVC words with her yet, like cat. She can't do that. And so I'm not going to push forward until she can identify all the letters and be able to tell me all the sounds for the letters. So that's where we're at. We're still reviewing a lot of that with her. She's doing really great in math. We're about, I would say, a third of the way through The Good and the Beautiful is level K math. She loves it and she's doing really, really well with that. So looking ahead, I am just going to kind of keep plugging along. This has not been an easy year by far. This has probably been our hardest homeschooling year simply because I am homeschooling 3 of my 4 children. And I didn't anticipate that this is how it's going to go, but I'm just trusting the Lord that He is going to take care of our family. I'm so thankful for the flexibility that we have during this homeschool season, and homeschooling in general. It's nice that homeschooling is flexible. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update, and the next time you see me, I probably won't have any hair, just FYI. So yeah, all right guys, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.